Hello, my name's Hazel and I'm going to tell you about our plant of the week for this week. Here we have Violas and Pansies. Now these are brightly coloured, tough bedding plants and they will flower all the way through the winter and into spring. So violas will keep flowering even in most of the cold weather. They may slow down a little bit. Pansies may stop in the most cold weather, but as soon as it warms up a little bit, have some nice sunny days, they will start up again and they will flower through the spring too. Violas have the smaller flowers, but often much more of them. Pansies have the bigger flowers and they're very brightly coloured and blousy, but there will be less of the flowers. So whatever your preference. I prefer the violas because I think they stand up to the winter weather a little bit better. With the smaller flowers a little bit more resistant to the wind, and I live in a slightly windier space near the sea. If you have somewhere more sheltered, then you might like to go for the pansies. You can grow them in the full sun, multi-purpose compost, window boxes, hanging baskets like this. You can mix them with other bedding plants. They look fantastic with a little bit of ivy draping down, a little bit of grass in the middle, or even some cyclamen or something like that. And you can even use them to top off a bulb lasagna. So a bulb lasagna where you put in a layer of perhaps tulips and then perhaps some daffodils and then some bedding on the top. And that will take you all the way through to April, at least until the tulips flower. And we have made another video of how to make a bulb lasagna, so have a look at that on YouTube. Violas and pansies are just so easy to take care of. You do need to deadhead them. So you can see this one here, as it's starting to go over, you just take the whole stem back to the base, just pinch it out, and that's deadheaded. If you do spot some that you've missed, and you can see this one here has a little seed pod developing on the end. Again, just pinch that stem all the way back. If they do start developing seeds, then they will stop flowering. So really easy to care for, bright coloured flowers. I love to have them outside my front door. So you can imagine in the winter, you come home from work and it's dark. Something really bright and cheerful that will give you some joy through the winter while it's dark and a bit gloomy. They are also edible. So you can use the viola flowers, they're really good, and you can pop them on top of salads. They make a really lovely little decoration. You can freeze individual ones into ice cubes and then use those in cocktails or something in your Christmas parties. It would look really pretty. In the spring, perhaps late winter, early spring, if the plants are starting looking a bit tatty, you could just take the stems back and that will give them a new burst of growth, and they will grow and look better again and produce more flowers again. So really easy to look after, lovely bright colours for the winter, look fantastic with other bedding plants, you can use in your beds and borders, brilliant for this time of year.